life.
Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
What is going on, everybody? TJ and Matt here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and welcome to the official night live stream here at DGF. Did it work?
I think so. I think it did.
Are we good? Are you sure?
I think so.
Positive?
Testing. Yes.
Right.
Guys, let me know if you can hear TJ twice. That's the only thing I don't know.
I mean, if you guys can hear me twice, lucky you guys. That's pretty flipping cool. Wow, our cameras look great, huh?
Yeah, they look amazing.
Wow. Okay,
New
guys,
setup.
what's
New
going
us.
on? I hope everybody's having a great Monday so far. Matt and TJ here, Daily Grind Fantasy Sports. We're going to be covering the NBA slate for tonight. trying to find the best value on the board currently. We're obviously going to start out with Prizepicks. We're going to check out Underdog. We're going to check out Parlay Play. Matt, I know you have a ton on Fliff today. You know I have a ton on Fliff today. You know a lot of people in here have a ton on Fliff today, but we're already getting asked for some Fliff plays for tonight. So we'll definitely head over there and see if there's any college basketball value. I mean, today was an absolute gold mine. One thing I have noticed, though, with Fliff, they're getting a little bit quicker when it comes to adjusting their lines. They are.
Oh, no, don't say that.
They are. They are for sure. And I noticed it this morning. I've noticed it a little bit as of late, but I noticed it pretty substantially this morning. But yeah, we're going to dive into everything. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Already 64 of you in here. If you guys could please go ahead and hit that like button, we would greatly appreciate it. Someone said I hear TJ once. I think that's Dustin or Sin. Actually, it's probably Sin. No, I think. I'm one of the two.
I think we're good.
Matt, how you doing?
Doing well. Technical difficulties, stopped us from our last live stream, but guys, we will persevere through it all. Also, I never updated my computer just like crashed, so I think it got overloaded. I had like 50 browsers open, and it just all crashed and burned, and it wouldn't turn back on. So I thought I was toast.
I kind of forgot. That was like the last guys. Matt just like he disappeared, and then he just didn't talk to me. So I was like, all right, cool. Sounds good. So you guys were left in the dark. I was left in the dark. And here we are. We got another stream. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties on this one. But yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Obviously, some of you will be trickling in. If you guys could hit the like button, we would greatly appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and start out. We have, I think there's 12 NBA games on tonight. We have 1, we have 4, we have 7, we have 9, we have 12. 12 NBA games. So we're going to go through these rapid fire. Kind of touch base, see what we have over on the Prizepicks board, and go from there. Anything you want to touch base on before we do this?
No, we also have an NFL game tonight. Provided a correlation slip on YouTube, provided a correlation slip on Twitter. I think they're slightly different. I mean, there was a prop that was completely removed from the correlation tool like 2 days ago when I entered my slip. By the way, it might be the punter for the Chargers. So guys, like they get rid of the edge. They change. The correlation tool is always updating. So if you guys want to sign up for the correlation, I will be fully transparent, TJ. I'm fully transparent. College football, like I've never seen a better day from the correlation tool. It absolutely dominated. And do you know what? I think we're like on a 2-week losing streak. Like literally, maybe it was a week where we couldn't hit a slip from college football. Then we turned around yesterday. NFL, I believe not a single slip hit. I think one slip hit, and I think it was at a certain point during the day. It happens. Like that's what it is. It's the volume game. Right. If you guys played all the college football slips, you legitimately the power user that we have, TJ, he was up over 100 units of that day. There's no way he entered the 100 slips on NFL max, like 30 to 40. He's still up 60 units. That's how it works. That is how you guys play this. Keep trusting the process. Keep the volume up. That being said, that's all I wanted to say.
Perfect. Yeah. Saturday was unbelievable for college football. And I think yesterday was probably the worst day we've had for NFL since coming out with correlation tools. So naturally first weekend, not one slip hit. First one of the NFL season. NFL?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was tough. Okay. Outside of that though, this was probably the worst weekend, but yeah, college football.
No, this weekend was the worst. It was the first weekend.
Oh,
I'm not saying the very first week. I'm saying this was the first weekend. It sucked.
Yeah. All right. That's right. Yeah, my fault. This weekend for NFL was tough. Saturday for college football was absolutely incredible. Maybe the best single day sport that we've had by far was this Saturday for college football. Anyways,
1000%.
Yeah, you guys can check that out. We publicly track the slips. You guys can go to dgfantasy.com/correlation. You don't even need to have a membership for the correlation tool to track the success along with us and our graphs. So you guys can check that out for sure. But Matt, let's go ahead and jump into these 12 NBA games. Let's start off with Golden State and Detroit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have Draymond Green questionable. And then for Detroit, we have Draymond's dealing with, I think, an ankle injury. And then Detroit, we just have a list of players out. I believe nobody from there has even played yet. Alec Burks, I don't believe he's played in a couple games either. So Golden State, on the road, 7-point favorites, 224.5 over under. Right now on the Prizepicks optimizer, we have some fantasy scores up here. Now, Matt, we did have some pretty good value earlier on Jalen Duran with his over PRA, his over points and rebounds. I personally gave out a slip over on Underdog where I got his points and rebounds at 22.5. I believe it's all the way up to 24.5 now. So that's pretty solid. Some good CLV there. But right now on the optimizer, what we're pulling, Cade Cunningham under 38.5. Fantasy score looks really good. we have Jalen Duran under 33 fantasy score, which looks good. And then we have Andrew Wiggins under 22.5 fantasy score. So a lot of fantasy score props right now at the top from this game specifically. But that's all I'm seeing right now from this Pistons and Golden State game.
Yeah, and again, I would be completely fine with putting the unders here for opposing teams on like Andrew Wiggins and Cade Cunningham if this does get out of hand pretty early. And we know that like Andrew Wiggins isn't a star player by any means. So it probably won't come from the scoring of Andrew Wiggins, statistically speaking. So I'm totally fine with taking the under of Cade Cunningham and the under on Andrew Wiggins. Usually it's not positively correlated by taking the two same players from the Detroit Pistons. So what I want to do, TJ, is I want to put Cade Cunningham into a slip and also Andrew Wiggins. By the way, guys, the reason why these are plus EV, we compare the player props, the even player props across all these sports books, right? And we put them into the Prizepicks multiplier for fantasy scores. That's the way we're coming up with these projections. As you can see, I don't think I've ever seen this before. DraftKings, Barstool, and BetMGM, TJ, agree with this 36.3 projection. So I'm assuming that's pretty accurate. So if that is the case, that's a full 2.2 fantasy points off of Prizepicks. This is far too aggressive. And guys, I'm just letting you know, he's only hit the over the past 2 out of 5 games. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. That's the easiest lock of the century in my eyes.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Easiest lock of the century I've ever seen. Matt, I think you mentioned Andrew Wiggins not a superstar. Let's head over to a team where they have a guy that people think is a superstar, but he's really not. Let's talk about the San Antonio Spurs and the Indiana Pacers.
I never said that about Keldon Johnson, but okay, continue on.
Keldon Johnson. I was talking about Devin himself. But yeah, right now, this over-under set to 238. They might score 400 points combined. We have the Spurs and the Pacers. Pacers at home, 9-point favorites. Matt, the sell is out there for the Spurs, and Keldon Johnson is currently questionable. There was a really good prop that hit the board when Dustin and I were streaming today. It was Keldon Johnson over points and assists, and it was set to it was either 11.5 or 13.5 on Prizepicks, and all the books had it set to either 21.5 or 23.5 on Prizepicks. So it was a full 10 points and assists off. Poor Dustin, man. You should have seen Dustin trying to scramble and get that locked into a Prizepicks.
I feel like half our live streams are just roasting Dustin these days.
Yeah, I know. But he just to update you, he didn't get anything locked in.
I'm sure he didn't.
I don't know if they DNP'd it or not. But yeah, there was unbelievable value. It showed up on the opto at 91% in the middle of our stream. But right now on the board, we have a play on the cusp of being viable for a 6-man uninsured slip. And that's going to be, 6-man insured slip over on Prizepicks. And that's going to be Obi Toppin over 0.5 steals. Currently has a 54.2% chance to hit. Looks like most of the books are around that minus 140 to minus 150 range. DraftKings currently set to minus 125. Caesar set to minus 121. And that's why we have an average of minus 139, which computes to that 54.2% fair odds percent. So, Matt, do we want to skip over this Obi Toppin? It is on the cusp. I think we're going to have better luck elsewhere in other games, especially since there's 12 of them.
Oh, we definitely will. I think that we don't skip it just because I'm sure the stream wants more slips. And then at the very end, we won't include them in our community play because we have to have a community slip, right? 6-man flex slip. That's guaranteed to win, right?
Play. Okay. I love this. Yeah. Now, for the 6-man community slip, can I bring to the table my fantasy score fundamental analysis?
1,000%, as long as it doesn't completely contradict what we're looking at on the board.
I don't have any anymore because I don't do that. Get it? Because those days are behind me. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game, we got Dallas and we have the Orlando Magic. Now, Matt, we have a ton of pending injury news here for Dallas. Personally, there was some really good value over on Fliff once this news got announced, but now Fliff has kind of adjusted a little bit closer to the sports books. Once this news dropped that Luka and Kyrie were both supposed to play and went to questionable, FanDuel had the Magic at one point at 7-point favorites, or it was like 6. I think it was either 5.5 or 7-point favorites, like in that bucket. That's now down to Magic -3. It looks like right here on RotoWire, we're looking at the Magic at home 4-point favorites. But again, we are pending Luka. We are pending Kyrie on the Dallas side. Orlando side, no Wendell Carter, no Markelle Fultz. Gary Harris is irrelevant, and so is Jonathan Isaac. No offense, Jonathan Isaac. And Matt, right now on the opto, we have Paulo Banchero under 37 fantasy score, which looks pretty good. It looks like DraftKings is a little low here. Barstool would have this at 36. BetMGM 36.1. DraftKings actually around a 34. And then outside of that, we got a Grant. We just have a barrage of Grant Williams unders, which makes sense because he's trash. That's why the Celtics got rid of him. So we can definitely add in this Banchero under 37 fantasy score. Looks really good, 55% chance to hit. And then we can go ahead and add in that Grant Williams under fantasy score. I mean, look, it's not a double-edged sword. I guess it is. No, it's not. You want to know why? If Kyrie and Luka play, that means less of an opportunity for Grant Williams to have the ball in his hands. And if they don't play, that means Grant Williams will have the ball in his hands a little bit more.
And more turnovers.
He's just going to be terrible. So I think this is a really good hit here. I kind of want to throw Grant Williams in our community lock. This shit's hitting. Throwing that under 23.5 fantasy score.
Yeah, I mean, he's hit the past 3 out of 5 games. So, I mean, let that sink in. So, Obi Toppin, 0.5 steals over. Banchero, under 37 fantasy score. And then Grant Williams, 23.5 fantasy score. Those are the last 3 plays I just included in the slip. I would put this in, but I don't want to skip over this lovely live stream and this flow that we have. And it takes forever for me to get these plays in anyway. So by the time you guys get this slip in, they would have already been bumped. This would be the first slip I would recommend, TJ. If you want to go ahead and tail that as well, that's fine. Guys, this is the first slip, 5-man flex slip. Anything above a 54.26% odds to hit is mathematically profitable based on the math here behind a 5-flex slip. And again, we have plenty of videos on our YouTube that goes over all of this mathematics. I just don't feel like going over it right now because we're trying to get to every single game. So anyway, Grant Williams under 23.5. Really, all of these props look great for Grant Williams. It's right above that, right below that cusp here, 54.19% for the other 2 props. So if you guys want to tail, that's the first slip I would be hitting.
Love it. Looking at some of the comments, just seeing if we missed anything. BG said, who's rock hard in all caps. Chris actually said 13.5 on PP. That was definitely about Keldon. Yeah. He was set to 13.5 points and assists. And then the books all had him at 23.5. Good call. Connor said Dustin was struggling today.
When isn't he?
Dustin knows how to hide his anger / frustration. It's comedy. Love that. All right. Oh, BG actually said, Matt, quick shout out. Are you actually tall and ripped? X was going crazy over that picture you posted. Yeah. There's a reason Matt posted it, but
what?
I mean, no, whatever. You were gaslighting yourself.
Okay. How does that make any sense?
Wow, this is a good picture of me. I'm next to 2 hobbits. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna look like a monster.
Oh yeah. No, that was definitely. It wasn't because I was ripped. I'm still fat, chubby, little.
You're not little.
I mean, my arms are small, but that's about it. That's the only thing that's small.
You stopped talking there for like maybe 2 seconds, and I thought we crashed again.
No.
I just had
I just couldn't think of a word, and I didn't want to get canceled. So
yeah, whatever. We're all yeah, I'm not gonna say it either. Okay, let's keep going. Next game, we got the Wizards, and we have the 4-1 Philadelphia 76ers. I just want to say this right now: Kelly Oubre is better than James Harden. But Matt, on the off though, right now from the Wizards and and real quick, the Wizards are the worst team in the NBA. I'm just going to say it now.
Okay.
They're atrocious.
What makes you think that?
Jordan Poole. Do you see what Jordan Poole does in a Wizards uniform? He's so fucking lackadaisical. Like,
you mean like he's bad?
Oh, yeah. Jordan Poole's terrible. Yeah, no, this team is the worst team in the NBA. The Wizards are.
Yeah.
The Wizards will end the season with the worst record in the NBA.
Okay. Yeah, Jordan Poole's never been. He's just had really good resources around him, right? Like he's had.
There were people that thought once Jordan Poole got to Washington that he was going to average 30 points a game. Matt, I'm going to ask you this. What do you think Jordan Poole is averaging right now, points per game?
I don't think that. I think that's irrelevant. Isn't it the field goal percentage that should be more relevant? But I'm assuming it's bad too.
Sure, but let's just.
I'll say on the upper end, like what, 18?
You look this up. There's no way. Okay.
Swear to God.
17.6 points a game.
Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Scores on these sports books, but we have all the player props that go into these multipliers. I don't know why people are so afraid to take fantasy scores, man. And I get it. Like, they're all unders here on the optimizer, but if you look at the other props for these players, it makes sense. If you guys want to double check the math, feel free to. Another thing that you can do here is, like, if you don't feel as confident, like for the Tyrese Maxey play, sure. DraftKings is inflating this downward. Like 33.9 is off from the other 2 books, so maybe you could skip over that. But this Tyus Jones one, they're all set to 21.2 to 21.5. So why wouldn't you take this? That's clearly off from the Prizepicks projection. So I'm putting Tyus Jones in here.
Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let's keep going. Next game, we got the Lakers and we have the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero, absolute gangster. Guys been playing lights out. I was unfamiliar with the game, Tyler Hero, so I apologize. Matt, we have 2 more fantasy scores up here. We're not going to keep beating this dead horse about the fantasy scores and why they look good, but we got Jimmy Butler under 38.5 fantasy score. We have Bam Adebayo under 35.5 fantasy score. We can definitely add both of these into a slip.
1,000%. I'm still clicking off things as you say all that because I was putting the other 2 plays into a. We do look at the chat. What are you guys talking about?
We're still live, right?
Yeah, we're still live. They can hear you. They just can't see you yet.
Awesome. You guys don't need to see me as long as you can hear me. I think that's really all that matters.
Full screen. There's a lot of production that goes into this, guys.
Yeah, I think people. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot that we gotta figure out. We're just getting taken for a ride.
Now you're across the entire screen.
I am, like, it's my whole face.
Yeah, now it is.
I bet people would like that and prefer it. That's just.
Are we still skipping though? If we're still skipping and we have you pulled in through this other window, obviously not pulling in as much data, then that's an issue. So let me know, chat. Right now, I have him pulled up on Discord, different window. It looks like we aren't skipping frames. Are we back? Is the Daily Grind Fantasy stream back? It looks like it is. We're not dropping frames. So lesson learned, don't use the high quality TJ in this live stream. Major lag. Why are you saying that, Chris? It literally shows me these are not skipping. There's no more frames being lost. Are we're good?
Yeah. No, we're good, definitely. Yeah, no.
Yes, said King. Yes, finally. See, we're problem solvers around here.
Hold on. Brandon's asking, who uses the correlation tool? Is it copy and paste? I'm looking to tail high probability correlation slips. Is that what it essentially is? You got it, Brandon.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I'm strapped for time, so I can't give too much time for sports betting at the moment. You came to the right place. It's exactly what our correlation tool does.
All right, TJ, back on track. We have 20 minutes to lock in and get through all these games. Can we do it?
All right, so what I'm going to do, Matt, is I'm going to pitch it over to you for the Lakers and Miami Heat game if we want to add in Jimmy Butler and Bam under fantasy score.
I say we have one.
And then, okay, let's go ahead and add one. I think we add in Jimmy because he has the higher % odds to hit.
Oh, he does. And then it shows reverse for me. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Let me do a quick little refresh. Now. Yeah, you're right. Bam's up there. Yeah. Good.
And I hate Bam, so yeah, there. Hey, there we go. Love that.
Bam. All right, let's keep it moving though. Let's head to the Bucks and the Nets. I'm gonna see if we have any good plus EV plays there, and if not, we obviously won't talk about it.
Okay.
We got the Bucks. Oh, we do have some good ones, and they're definitely gonna be under fantasy scores on 2 players that people are going to go insane when they see. Brooklyn Nets. Okay, we have a lot of good fantasy scores, Matt. More unders. Dinwiddie, Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Mikal Bridges. All too aggressive.
Yeah, I'm looking across the board here. So again, like just looking at book support, like we have Dinwiddie here set to 29.7 on Barcelona. There's like we obviously know that DraftKings is a sharper sports book here. So I'm trying to look to see which of all of these 3 agree the most, and then I'm the most comfortable by going that route if that's the case. And it doesn't look like Mikal Bridges has 3 completely different price points. It's like that's just funny to see. Same thing with Giannis.
Yeah. Right.
I would, dude, like these are all so different.
Yeah, it seems like they're all kind of not in agreement as to where the actual median should be.
I'm taking a look at, I think I'm going to go under Dame just because
I like that.
I like the fact that BetMGM is below 39. That's a full point off, and DraftKings is all the way down there. I'm gonna take Dame. I think Dame's the one I'm gonna lock in for you guys.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
The other ones I don't really want to take.
Okay. Perfect. Manny, the screen is not black. I don't know what you're talking about.
Screen black. Wait,
no,
what?
It's not. I just checked. No, we're good. All right. Moving on. We got the Clippers and we have the Knicks. So we added in Dame. So Matt, what's our slip looking like right now? I know we have Dame. I know we have Bam. kind of forget what else we had prior to our
Tyus Jones
little,
and Tyrese Maxey under.
Tyus Jones, Tyrese Maxey. Okay, I got one more to add in. It's going to be Russell Westbrook under.
Oh, we love the unders there.
30.5. And it looks like we do have some book agreements here. DraftKings right around 28. Barstool and BetMGM right around 29. We're getting Russ at 30.5 in this matchup tonight. Clippers and Knicks. RJ Barrett, questionable.
Yeah, RJ Barrett. So another thing to note, guys, is that when we go over these questionable tags, we're not just naming them because they're questionable on the board. We're literally providing more context to when you should take advantage of this news. So, for instance, leading up through to tip off here for the Spurs, like Keldon Johnson, if he's ruled in one way or the other, it's going to totally drastically affect all these sportsbooks lines, and they're going to be updating, right? Like we talk about this every single live stream, but the best way to take advantage of value in NBA is to monitor the board right before lock. Once injury news breaks, that's when you attack. That's when you attack one way or the other. You guys will see. All you need to do is refresh this optimizer and jump on the value when it is happening. And we might even get some slate breaking injury news, TJ, here before we get off. So we might even see it firsthand. We referenced the Kelly Oubre situation the very first night because that was exactly what happened. Was what I'm describing. Somebody got ruled out. Oubre unders were recommended, right? Somebody got ruled in, or was it LaMelo Ball? Sorry, it was LaMelo Ball, not Oubre.
LaMelo Ball minute restriction.
That's what it was. And all the unders are recommended. You guys need to do this before tip off or in between games because nobody's looking at the board. Everybody's already locked in their bets for the night. Most casuals haven't, and nobody's hammering these lines, so they're going to remain staler for longer on Prizepicks. So best time to monitor this is right before lock, in between games. When injury news breaks, have that NBA Underdog notification. I know that me and TJ both do. And as soon as that notification lights up on my phone, boom, head over to the Prizepicks. Head over to the optimizer right then and there. So
love it. All right, Matt. I kind of think I want to keep going game by game. I do. But I think by the time we get to the last game, Pelicans in Denver, we're going to be out of time, and we're not going to have a chance to touch base on these other apps.
Sure.
So I kind of think we bring it in because we had that little hiccup, and we just filter by NBA, and we kind of talk a little bit more about these other plays that are currently pulling on the optimizer.
Okay. Tyus Jones, Maxey under, Adebayo under, Damian Lillard under, and then Russell Westbrook. That would be the play I would be getting in right now.
Love it.
Data does not lie long term, so let's give the optimizer a quick refresh here, TJ, and see if we're missing anything. They're just all fantasy scores. Steph Curry
we're
rebounds.
Just getting flooded with Prizepicks being a little bit too aggressive with these fantasy scores. Yeah, all under fantasy scores. In terms of like regular player props, if you do refresh, Matt, I believe that Steph Curry play just got removed.
Now my computer is not refreshing.
So excuse me. No, it's still up there. You're right. Steph under rebounds, I see at a 54.3% chance. We got James Harden assists up here at a 54.3. Obi Toppin, we already played. We got DeMar over blocks plus steals. We have Steph under 33.5 points plus assists. So, I mean, hey, look, all those books are saying, where's Steph on fantasy score? He's got to be up here, right? His under fantasy score?
Yeah, I don't know. I think my computer's freezing again. I haven't lost any frames. No. My website's not loading, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can talk. We can touch base on a couple more of these fantasy scores if we want. Looks like Aaron Gordon a little bit too aggressive at 30. That actually looks very good compared to where the books currently have it. Matt, I'm having issues now as well.
Fantastic.
We can't get through a live stream, man.
No, we can't.
Oh, and you want to know what sucks? Dave came in. Love the format going back game by game. Brings me back to the last NBA season when I discovered you guys. Much love, Dave. We appreciate that.
Dave, yeah, really appreciate it. But we can't help that the technical difficulties keep stabbing us in the freaking back, guys. I don't know why. I tried to give you guys better quality by providing, in-person TJ apparently, but they're just Streamlabs did not want it. Yeah. Streamlabs did not want it. They just. Wanted to I'm letting the engineers know or asking if it's an issue on their end here.
Okay.
And we'll hopefully get you guys back up. Another thing, last season, TJ, throwback to before we had really good servers. Remember when there'd be so many people in the live stream and we would start talking about the slate? that they would quite literally start crashing our website, and we had to upgrade on the fly. Guys, you were not cheap.
Or when somebody would be like, or one of us would be like, "Oh, really good play." I crashed the website once, and I remember you actually got mad at me. You said, "Why would you actually do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I guess I."
It loaded, by the way. I'm gonna open up a different browser.
I'm good now. Actually, yeah, we're loading pretty.
Maybe they are crashing the site. Maybe that's exactly what's happening.
Possibility.
Yeah,
it's a goddamn possibility.
Yeah, a lot of unders here, guys. Definitely be looking for the ones that have a lot of book agreements that are pretty similar in terms of the ones that have similar price points. But TJ, I say we just we go to a different site like you suggested.
Yeah, let's head to Underdog. I got a 3-man that we're gonna enter right now. It's gonna be Davion Mitchell under 4.5 assists, Draymond Green under 6 assists, and Kevon Looney over 7.5 rebounds. I'm gonna enter it, put it in the chat. Wow, why does it say accept all updates? They bumped Kevon Looney. Wow, I've never seen UD actually do that. God damn it. I tried to be nice. God, son of a B. SOB. That stinks that we missed out on that. That's okay. That's going to happen. But Matt, Davion Mitchell still under 4.5 assists. Looks great. So does Draymond Green under 6 assists. Let's try to find one more play.
Looney over PRA.
Looney over PRA. Is that up here still?
Yeah.
Refresh real quick because I don't see it.
It's showing it for me. Oh, you mean on the actual optimizer?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I do see it at 54.76.
Right, yeah, it did drop.
Okay. What is this Keldon Johnson plays? That's
positively correlated with Draymond Green. That Kevon Looney play.
Is it under 6 assists?
Well, because they're both going for assists, right? I guess technically Looney isn't known for getting assists. I guess you could say that. Yeah, good point. He's stealing assists. He's Draymond Green, or Looney's stealing assists from Draymond Green. That's the correlation. Not likely, but Keldon Johnson's also up here. So
Keldon actually sits at 28.5 on UD right now. That I'm just seeing. I think that literally just got bumped.
People are wild, dude.
So
Underdog's wild.
I think we go with that Looney play. What did?
Duran.
Oh, Duran? Where is he?
There's no way there, but yeah.
Oh, Duran did just... You're right. I think it is Jalen Duran. No, it's Duran, I'm pretty sure. Whatever, dude. Screw you.
There's no way.
Sir Thompson just popped up also. Under 2.5 turnovers. That looks juicy. 55.85% chance hit if you refresh. We're just getting plays left and right now.
That's the play, guys. Mitchell under, Looney over, Duran under. That's the play.
You're taking Duran under? I was going to take a Sir Thompson under 2.5 assists. Turnovers.
Dude, you must be... This optimizer must be updated. Wow. Yeah, you're right. It just popped up. You're right. Sir Thompson.
I entered that. I locked that in, and I'm going to put it in the chat so everybody can tell if they want. So, Matt, I entered in Davion Mitchell under 4.5 assists, Draymond under 6 assists, Asura Thompson under 2.5 turnovers. Guys, we are getting plays that are funneling to the optimizer like this right now. So stay on top of it.
Turnovers are gone.
Nope, they're up there still. Are you talking about on the optimizer or on Underdog?
Underdog.
Okay, it should still be up there. Mine hasn't been removed. I'm still looking at it.
Yeah, it's that dude. That's so wild. But you guys see it. So like this is quite literally the entire point of the optimizer. We wanted software that would immediately update as quickly as they get pulled off or onto the optimizer. You guys are seeing it.
Yep.
So if you guys don't believe that this thing updates every second, like we're trying our best to get the value for you guys. I don't even care about myself at this point. This Davion Mitchell play is insane. The near even line set to 3.5 on BetOnline. Every other book has it heavily juiced besides Fliff. You guys know that Fliff, I don't know what they're doing. You guys know they suck. Fliff is the only one that has this at minus 130. The rest of these books have it at minus 152 or higher, which is insane. And how has that not been pulled off? That's insane.
We are getting some injury news that's trickling in, Matt, and I think it is directly affecting this value. Jaden Ivey just got ruled out. Jonathan Isaac ruled out. Nothing too crazy. If anything, Matt, I think we head over to Parlay Play. There's some fucking crazy value right now on Parlay Play. The only thing is it's all for the Pistons and Mavericks, so we'll be able to pick off some of it, but we'll have to go a little bit lower. But there's a lot of Parlay Play value right now. Did you check Prizepicks? Is there anything good? Or is it still fantasy scores that we've already played?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. I say we head over to Parlay Play and get some of this value locked in. Now, keep in mind, guys, when we're looking at the Parlay Play optimizer, Luka is questionable, as is Kyrie Irving.
I don't care.
But we want to still lock this value in. Right now, Luka's PRA on Parlay Play is set to 50.5. We have, 9 different data points, that being sports books that have this set to either 48.5 or 47.5. So we're getting 2 to 3 PRA cushion over
That's
on Parlay Play
wild.
compared to the sports books.
That's
So
wild.
we're going to start with Luka under 50.5 PRA. Now, Matt, in order to avoid a payout shift, we can only play one player from
I would do
from
this.
a team.
I'm gonna make a call. I'm gonna make a call.
You're going to call Parlay Play? Okay.
I'm gonna make the call to Parlay Play. No, I'm gonna make the call. Guys, lock in Luka right now.
You're playing Durant over points and assists and Luka under PRA.
Mhm. And you guys should be getting this value in ASAP. And I'll explain why I'm doing this. I've explained it on other streams. I usually don't play 2-man powers, but in this instance, we are fairly confident these are going to get removed before we can put
Matt
in
plays 2-man powers.
a 6-man slip. And as you guys can see here, both of these plays have to be higher in order to qualify for a 2-man power. Higher than 57.75%, and Durant and Doncic are both above that. So worst case scenario, Luka gets ruled out and the slip is void. But you guys have to secure this value. The only way that you will be able to do this, in my opinion, is to put this in now to a 2-man slip. If the 50.5 PRA gets bumped, that's fine. Move down to his points plus rebounds. And then also Grant Williams looks good. Also under PRA. So I would be putting in these 2 plays on Parlay Play as a 2-man power. Yes, I know it's a 2-man power, but the only reason we talk about this all the time, you can also cancel this if you happen to get out a 6-man after the fact. We talk about the strategy all the time, but we only do 2-man powers when we know props are going to get removed. And usually anything above that 58% threshold gets removed instantly, like on any app. Doesn't matter. Underdog, Parlay Play, Prizepicks. More importantly, they remove it like instantly. But guys, that's the strategy I would be doing right now. This is insane value. This is like a reverse taco, almost. That's
Mike said that they removed. Yeah, good breakdown, Matt. Mike said they removed Sir Thompson's turnovers, but it still let him get it. The link let him get it in. I don't know if that's true. Matt, I'm at the point right now where you're in shambles with your computer. I haven't been able to physically type anything on my finally working. It's been like 3 minutes since when I've actually typed with my keyboard. It's processed on my computer screen. Absolutely insane.
And the reason why these Detroit Pistons, Jalen Duren, is going up the board is because of that injury news. And we described this earlier, TJ. When somebody gets ruled out for that team, we see the sportsbooks adjust before these apps. This value is now stale on Parlay Play, which means you should take advantage of this. Try to get in 5-man plays, 4-man plays, 6-man plays, whatever the case may be, by using this plus EV plays filter. As many of these different plays as you possibly can, the different combinations as you can. Okay, we know that Cade Cunningham is now shooting up the list. We have Jalen Duren now shooting up the list. All of these fantastic Detroit Pistons plays are positively affected by that news, right? Who got ruled out? It was Jaden Ivey that got ruled out?
Jaden Ivey, that's shit bum.
Now listen, I know Jaden Ivey isn't the best, but he does affect the rotations, he affects the usage, all that good stuff. So Jalen Duren now has more opportunities to score, get assists. Same thing for rebounds. You know, Cade Cunningham, believe it or not, gets more opportunities, even though he has a high usage himself. Imagine if Cade Cunningham was the one who got ruled out, how these Denver Nuggets, these Detroit Pistons would look. Insane.
Cade Cunningham, unfamiliar with your game. Yep. Kid's a weapon.
He is good.
Kid's a weapon. Yeah, Matt, I think we build out another slip. I think we start with this Grant. We can. You want to go Luka under points and rebounds, or do we want to start with Grant Williams under PRA? I think we start with Grant Williams under PRA because we already get a little dose of Luka.
Grant Williams PRA, he did go down a little bit. I think he got bumped. He was at 21.5, right?
Oh shit! I don't think he was. No. Oh, you're right. I just refreshed. No, you're right. He did get bumped. You're right. Okay. All right. Let's go with Luka under assists at 9.
Okay.
Right. We already played his PRA, so we're not going to double dip there. We already played Durant over points and assists. Let's go with Cade Cunningham over PRA. Again, guys, set to 34.5 is Cade Cunningham's PRA. He's set to 35 or 36.5 on every other DFS app. If you guys have Bet365, you can play it straight up over there.
Luka's getting bumped as we speak. I need to refresh.
His assist line?
Maybe not his assist lines. PRA lines bumped. What's his assist
Yeah.
line on the Opto?
9.
9 is still available.
Still up there. Yeah.
What's the percentage?
It is at 57.6.
Okay.
Cade over PRA is at 57.8. So let's get those two. We're gonna go down. We're gonna grab Klay Thompson under PRA, which is wildly low at 22.5. I guess I didn't expect him to be that low of PRA. That's kind of crazy. I can't type, Matt. Klay Thompson.
Why can't you?
What?
Like, why can't you type?
Oh, because my camera is too strong for my computer, so it doesn't process when I'm typing.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know. I've been dealing with this since I got my new what's it called. Let's keep going. We got Klay under 22.5.
You just need a new computer.
Yes, I know. Klay under 22.5 PRA. We're gonna add in Ben Simmons under 15.5 rebounds plus assists. I'm gonna add in Franz Wagner over 26.5 points and rebounds.
Yeah, just put in the slip, TJ.
And then I'm gonna add in Tyler here.
Put it in the link.
I can't link it.
Why?
You can't link in Parlay play.
Oh, you can't.
And then I'm gonna add in
links.
Yeah, I'm gonna add in Tyler Hero under points and rebounds. Tyler Hero, I was unfamiliar with your game. I didn't know you were this good, but just chill out tonight, all right? So guys, I'm entering the slip. I'll tell you what it is. Give me a second. I just entered in. Nope, I couldn't enter it. They bumped Ben Simmons' points and rebounds and assists.
Yeah, so this is why. Now, I would recommend this, TJ. What's the next best slip after 5 and 6? It's a 4-man power. Yeah, it's a 4-man non-insured. So we're looking for anything higher than 56 point something.
Okay, so we have that with this. Yeah, let's go ahead and enter this then. I'm good with this. Luka under 9 assists. Cade Cunningham over 34.5 PRA. Klay under 22.5 PRA. Franz Wagner over 26.5 points and rebounds.
Wagner what?
Franz Wagner over 26.5 points and rebounds.
And I had Luka, Klay, Wagner.
Luka under assists. Yep. Cade Cunningham over 34.5 PRA.
Yeah. So this is the slip I would get in, guys, for a 4-man power if you're really trying to lock in this value before it moves.
Yep.
Again, anything higher than 56, it's a 10x payout. I believe they haven't switched that yet.
Yeah, 10 times, yeah.
I mean, we gotta play their game. We gotta lock in the value when we can. I mean, you guys just have to seriously just scope out these opportunities because all it takes is a refresh button to see how much quicker these sports books update their value. It's insane.
Yeah, they do. No, and I mean, these Luka lines are ripping down on Parlay play. They obviously had them a little bit too aggressive here, so we got some good value. I wish I could share links here on Parlay play. Hopefully that's something in like their UI that they add sometime down the pipeline, but I don't know. SGA available to play is absolutely incredible.
Ooh, is that going to affect anything?
So I tweeted out a Underdog slip earlier, Matt, and it was because SGA was ruled out and got upgraded from out to questionable, which is just so classic NBA. Underdog fell asleep at the wheel. And they had, because of this, they had Jalen Williams points and assists too aggressive, and Chet Holmgren's points, rebounds, and assists too aggressive. I tweeted out a 3-man uninsured slip. I actually had somebody tweet at me and say, because they were confused because of SGA. Since SGA got ruled questionable and now can play, Jalen Williams.
Perfect.
Luka's playing?
Yep.
Perfect. Is Kyrie playing?
Kyrie.
Okay, rest in peace, the Orlando Magic value. Kyrie will play. Luka will play. Perfect. So there we go. And SGA will play.
Perfect.
Wild.
Take it.
But yeah, Matt. So Jalen Williams now, his points and assists is down from 25 to 21.5. And Chet Holmgren's PRA is down from 28 to 25.5, which is just kind of wild.
That is wild.
Caught Underdog slipping.
And as we talk about value and apps slipping up here, we have Kyrie Irving's top of the props. You need to go immediately. You need to go immediately now to Kyrie Irving on Prizepicks. Hit the under 12.5 points plus rebounds. I know FanDuel just released their opening lines. They're usually not the most accurate, but it being 2 off and Kyrie Irving having 4 off of his points plus assist line. You guys can take either one of these props, get this into a 2-man power, pair him with Nipple, pair him with any of these nerds, pair him with Aaron Gordon. It doesn't matter. Russell Westbrook, let's say Wilson, under fantasy score. Do this immediately. Immediately. Do not second guess. If the lines do readjust, that's fine. It looks like he might have just gotten bumped or removed. I think he did. Unless they're readjusting his line. But yeah, guys, see how quick? See how quick?
Draymond Green, game time decision. Yeah, it is absolutely insane. And it looks like over on UD, Matt, same situation. Some really good value.
Yeah, we're just showing you guys the value that pops up in between. It's even crazier. Yeah. This Kyrie one you're talking about. Yeah,
I actually think what happened is, and we just showed it because we're not pulling FanDuel lines right now for this game anymore because FanDuel just locked the Mavericks and Orlando Magic game. So that's exactly why those were populating up top, and they're not currently.
So they still might not have adjusted on Prizepicks.
Correct. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That. Yep. FanDuel locked the Mavericks.
So right now on Prizepicks, it's not as good. Well, it is. It's 7.5. So BetMGM just came out with their line. Bovada just did. You're exactly right. You're exactly right, TJ. I would take the unders on Kyrie Irving, regardless if they're still at that price point, and I would pair it with. Now you can't do this 2-man power anymore. Well, you can if you find another decent play, but try to get a 5-man in. That's a strategy I would implement here. I will say that all these apps have gotten a little bit quicker. Like last season, it was like 5 to 10 minutes when we could do this, but this season,
they're pretty quick.
This season, you still can take advantage. Kyrie removed. Yeah. Okay, just got removed. Got
so right now, Matt, if we pull up Underdog, Kyrie at 7.5, and I know you just mentioned that on Prizepicks. He is set to 6.5 across the board on all these sports books. It's 7.5 over on UD. Really.
There we go. Heavy juice on the under. That is crazy. And everybody's now screaming SGA promo. So TJ, I believe
we got an SGA promo.
Yep.
I think that's on UD. I'm actually going to go ahead and play this with, I'm going to take SGA over points, Matt. I'm going to make this pretty simple for myself. I got to do it on my phone because my keyboard sucks. I'm going to take Kyrie under 7.5 assists, and I'm going to pair it with Draymond under assists.
There you go. You guys heard it here first. Oh, you're taking an even line. That's risky.
Yeah, I mean, we can skip down to Trae Young.
Aaron's still up there, under PR, 26.5.
Yeah, we could definitely. Chips just rang his bell. We're in shambles over here at the Jordan household. There's just boxes everywhere, and there's just Chips ringing bells.
Yeah, TJ's moving. He's moving in with me. Surprise.
Yeah, guys, get this Kyrie under assist locked in. Fantastic over on UD. I can't post the link, guys, because I'm doing it on my phone. Because I physically can't type on my keyboard. I'm in shambles. Man.
Kyrie, man. The fact that he's still up here is insane. You guys should be taking, if you can, you should max out Kyrie Irving if you're a high roller. I mean, 64 point, what was that? Of course, now it's gonna not refresh.
64.8%.
That is insane. That is legitimately a taco. TJ, imagine they discounted an assist line 1 to 2 points. That's what it would look like.
And that's what we see. We see that pretty often. And I mean, we'll probably see it tomorrow on Tuesday. We get Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. I completely
agree. I got Taco Monday here. I think I'm going to go get a burrito. I'm starving. I can't wait to eat a burrito. It's going to be fucking glorious, dude. Imagine eating a burrito right now. How awesome that is. It's crazy. Matt, let's go ahead. Let's the SGA guys, we did it. We did the SGA promo. SGA under SGA over 18.5 points. You got Kyrie under 7.5 assists. If you want to, you can go Draymond Green under 6 assists. You can go Cade Cunningham over 6 assists. But if you don't want to play an even prop, Trae Young under 1.5 blocks and steals is really good, as is Jalen Duran under 26.5 points and rebounds.
Yeah.
Matt, parlay play, are they still asleep at the wheel? Can we take a look at that? Do they have Kyrie up on their board?
I'm
they don't.
Taking a look here.
They don't.
It's also 6 minutes past the live stream time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're
having way too much fun.
Yeah. Good. I'm good.
I also think there's just so many updates going on that our site is just like, what is going on?
Yeah, shambles.
We just everything in shambles. Like one day we'll get it together, guys. I promise you. But it happens.
That day is not today.
The Today is not today. Hopefully you guys were able to secure this value. And it just looks like this the entire time. If you guys want to sign up for our website, DG Fantasy, head over to the link in the description. If you want to head over to our Twitters, we post our favorite plays. TJ will have to get a community slip at some point.
Yes.
I can tweet it out after this. That's fine. And guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Cash.
Love you
See you
guys.
tomorrow. See you tomorrow.